yeah, that was awkward. Running into your ex may not always be the way you pictured it, but this video is to show you how you can get a makeup look that is worthy of you being confident for when you run into your ex. At least, you know, appearance-wise, physical appearance, you know, confidence is all about inner whatever. You get the point. This story is just for those people who want to look naturally gorgeous. Whether or not you run into your ex, that's a whole different story. But at least you're prepared, right? So if you like this makeup look, then please keep on watching. Okay, first off, we're gonna start with moisturizer. So we have the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Moisture Glow Face Cream. I love this moisturizer. It's gonna help you have that inner glow for when you run into them and they'll be like, oh, her skin looks flawless. You'll be like, I know, it's because I don't have to stress about you anymore. Okay, anyways, doing this with one hand, holding the moisturizer in another. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to be using the Josie Maran Moonstone drops. This is a primer, it hydrates, and it gives you a nice glow. I'm all about the glow today, very naturally glowy because, you know, skin has to look amazing. Skin is a sign of good health. Good health is something that you have now that you no longer have to deal with their shit. Alright, so now you're just going to put this all over your face. If you have oily skin, I would recommend not doing this. You could always put on an illuminating setting spray afterwards if you want. I am blessed that I have normal skin, but I do have an oily T-zone, so maybe it's not that normal, but you know, whatever. So I avoid my nose when I put on this oil because we don't need that to be more oily than it already gets. On my nose, I'm actually going to be using the Boscia Porefecting White Charcoal Mattifying Treatment Primer. It has a long name. It mattifies, and that's all I want. Oh my god, that got all over me. Anyways, I'm gonna put this on my T-zone. Is that my hair? Oh my god. Okay, now to get all the primers out of the way, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance on my eyes. Helps the eyeshadow last long and helps it show its true colors. Kind of how you wish you would have shown his true colors since the beginning, am I right? Yeah, you know this video is gonna be full of little pettiness. What is my camera doing? Why does it say it has low battery when I just started filming? I'm scared. This is my third time filming this video. Please work. I gave up on my YouTube career before it even starts. Okay. Now for my brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in chocolate. So what I like to do is with the Dipbrow, take a very small amount and then even like scrape off even a little bit extra on a flat surface. Just so you get a very, very small amount on your brush because the Dipbrow is so heavy. It's so thick that if you put too much, ooh, you're going to be looking at some Sharpie eyebrows there. So see, you get some and then you swipe off the excess, and then that is what you use on your eyebrow. Just trace the outline, and then you fill it in. And now you blend out the color with a little spoolie. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer in Vanilla Bean. This is from the Sephora collection brand. And I'm just going to take a tiny brush with a little bit of the concealer and just outline my eyebrows. Now I'm going to be blending away that concealer. We don't want that harsh line, obviously. Be very, very careful. You don't want to get into your eyebrow. If you do, again, you could just go over it with the Dipbrow stuff or whatever you use on your eyebrows. It's not that much of a problem, but you know, just be careful. See, that already looks a lot cleaner. Now just make sure they are even, and if not, you can even them out again with the Dipbrow or eyebrow pencil or whatever you're using. So I'm just gonna add a little more to this one. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Now I always like to do the eyes first because if I get any fallout, then I don't have to mess up my foundation wiping it off afterwards. But in this case, it doesn't really matter. You could do your face first, you could do your eyes first. I'm gonna do my eyes first just because I already have you guys here. Might as well just continue with the close-up. But this is such a natural look that you're not really gonna get fallout. If you do, it's gonna be very, very natural color, so it'll be fine. I'm taking this crease brush and taking the eyeshadow from MAC in soft brown, and I'm going to be putting that into my crease. I'm putting that kind of in the outer half of the lid as well. I want it to be very blended out, very soft, because again, this is a very naturally gorgeous look. Because you're naturally gorgeous every day. And he should have realized that before he broke up with you. Or she, you know, whatever. Now I'm going to be taking this shade from the contour palette, actually. It's like the yellow shade from the Sephora collection palette. Now, yeah, I'm using this on my eyes. I don't really care that it's not an eyeshadow. I just want something that's a little lighter than my skin tone. But yeah, I'm just putting that basically where I didn't put the shadow before. So on the first half, the inner half of my lid. Since I want this to be a very blended out, very natural look, this is done with a sort of a fluffy brush, but not as fluffy as the other one. The other one was too fluffy for this part. For packing on any color, you need something that's kind of flat. Be very soft, kind of like you're not wearing anything, but you are. Now I'm taking an even lighter shade of the palette right here, and I'm going to be taking it on this bigger, fluffier brush, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with it. Make sure it like really blends in with the crease color you put. Now I'm going to be curling my eyelashes. A lot of people skip this step, and I used to, but then I realized that it really does lift your lashes, makes a difference. Unless you already have very curly eyelashes, of course. Now I'm going to be taking my new favorite mascara. This is Buxom Big Tease. I feel like it doesn't clump my eyelashes. It really lengthens them, it thickens them. I love this mascara now. Putting it on the top and bottom for balance, because we're not putting any eyeshadow on the bottom. Might as well balance it out with the mascara. Really opens up the eyes when you do that. I like to put on 10 coats of mascara, but that's just me. Now I'm going to put on my eyelashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Bam! So as you can see, I didn't put on any eyeliner. Of course, that's personal preference. I wanted it to look as natural as possible, but you can always put on some winged eyeliner, some smoky pencil eyeliner, or just a pencil eyeliner, straight line across, whatever floats your boat. I used the Creme Shop wispy eyelashes. Those right there, and I just put them as tight, oh my god, as close to the lash line as possible, so you don't see any space in between my lashes and the false ones. So yeah, this is the eye look, and now let's move on to the rest of the face. Okay, so now I'm taking my beauty blender. I'm taking the Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation in 415 in Y415 on my beauty blender. I'm going to be putting this all over my face. This is a very sheer coverage hydrating foundation. You use whatever foundation works best for you. Remember, I use the Moonstone drops as well to get that dewy look. So this is already going to be very hydrating and very sheer. Whatever works for you, honestly, is fine. If you want more coverage, use more coverage. This is a very light amount of coverage. On my tiny beauty blender, I'm going to be taking the concealer right under my eyes. I like to drag it down, sort of an upside down triangle, to really bring out that area right under my eyes, really brighten it up, and highlight it. Now I'm taking my Cover FX translucent powder also on my beauty blender. I'm only going to put it where I crease or where I get oily, because I don't want the whole luminous effect to go away. So right under my eyes I do crease, so I'm going to put the powder there, and on my nose I get oily, so definitely putting some on there. It's going to be blending it out. Now I'm going to be using the NARS bronzer in Casino. And I'm just going to lightly warm up and sort of contour the sides of my face with it as well. So I like to start off in the middle, and then I go up, and then I go down. It's like the number 3. Blend downwards as well. Put a little more here to really define it. Now I'm taking the same powder on my beauty blender again to clean up this area right here. Now I'm taking the Tarte blush in Party. Just putting that on top of my bronzer. Not like literally on top of it, but the area above it. I'm using the Tarte highlight in Stunner, because you're a stunner, and why did they ever break up with you? I just don't know. Okay, I'm just putting this on my cheekbones. And a little bit above too. I really want to get that glow on. I thought everyone liked to glow, and then this one lady once told me when I was putting makeup on her, I don't want to glow. And I was like, parlez-vous anglais? You're speaking another language, woman. I do not understand. Putting some on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. I am glowing like a diamond. I don't know. Since I have very dry lips and you want them to look kissable because they can't kiss those anymore, I'm taking the Fresh Advanced Lip Therapy Serum. Okay, I'm going to be lining my lips with the Smashbox lip liner, Always Sharp lip liner in Crimson. Now I'm taking the Bite lipstick in Mimosa. It's just a bright red lipstick. It's gonna make them notice their lips and be like, oh my god, I remember what it was like to kiss those. But you can't anymore. Last step, the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. Now you could use any setting spray you want really, but I really want that glow. Like I said, dry. Dry those tears. He wasn't that cute anyways. I'm totally kidding. No tears here. 1 minute. Much better. Okay, so there you have it. Now you know how to be looking good for when you run into your ex. I know you can't always plan these things, but this is obviously just for fun, for laughs, and for if you ever feel like you're gonna run into them, there's like a higher chance, or you know you're gonna run into them, you know that this is how to get a gorgeous natural look. If you don't have an ex, don't even think about this as running into your ex makeup. Think about this as just being naturally flawless, but not really all that natural makeup tutorial. And whether or not you look good, remember it's all about confidence, and it was their loss anyways. Come on, you don't need them. When you look this good, you can get anyone. I mean, maybe I can't, but you know you can. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it brought you some sort of entertainment or you learned something, and let me know if you have any ideas or any comments, any questions. I will answer them, and I am open to suggestions because I am not really sure what to do next. This actually took a long time to make. I had to film this 3 times because of technical difficulties. Show me some support, show me some love. If you like this video, let me know, and I hope to see you next time. Okay? Bye.
Fingers down my spine, girl, you look mattifying. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine, girl, you look mattifying. Honey, give it one more chance. Where are you, honey?
Waterproof mascara. That's good to have too for when you run into your ex. Just in case. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe.
I swear I had it up to here, I got no ceilings to go. I mean for real. Look how you feel. 2 cents if it ain't going towards the bill. Yeah, and that
Gotta get into the mood.